that's what I think about that.
Thank you so much, Seyi, for taking us briefly back into history. But one more question left for Seyi, but I'm going to take a quick short recess now to finally come back to No Strings, Nigeria's first LGBT podcast. Don't go anywhere, I'm going to be right back. And I am Mike Damon. No Strings will of course continue. I'll be back shortly. He can be your best friend. You're alive. Someone you can talk to. He's Mike Damon. You're listening to No Strings.
At a time like this, when Nigeria faces an unnecessary fear from the minority, fear from LGBTs, we need a voice, we need it heard, and we need to tell our stories. And yes, we need to tell it with no strings attached. Join Mike Damon every week. It's No Strings with Mike Damon.
Hi, hello, welcome back to No Strings. I am Mike Damon. You're welcome to No Strings, Nigeria's first LGBT podcast, and it talks LGBT issues every week. We are still talking to Seyi Adebanjo, queer gender non-conforming Nigerian. Now, Seyi, of course, I know the question will go on and on if I don't try to stop at some point, as there's so much to learn. But let's conclude with this. What is your general advice to people like you? I mean, Nigerians who are feeling different and are looking for how to be who they are truly inside. Please tell us.
That's a great question in terms of what is my general advice to Nigerians who feel different. My advice is trust yourself, have courage, do your best to find allies, because it's too hard to keep this to yourself, this is something that you need to share with people who are trusted, and that you need community around yourself. And if you're feeling that who I am on the inside doesn't match what my physicality looks like, that's a conversation you need to have with people so that you can be well, right? So that you can find safe space, you can find language to start talking about who you are, right? And transition for however that looks like for you. If it's medically, if it's just in terms of changing pronouns, identification and all that.
Thank you so much, Seyi, for coming on to No Strings, Nigeria's first LGBT podcast. I really do appreciate your time. Something's actually happening. I'm actually raising funds for No Strings. No Strings is actually going through a whole lot right now. So you can contribute something and help out and support No Strings. Go to the website. There's a fundraiser thing up there. You can just do whatever you can for No Strings. We've come to the end of the show. I'm going to be with you again next week, hopefully. If you want to contact me, you can reach out using info@nostringspodcast.zeroface.us, or you can also follow me on Twitter using @NSPodcast1. Of course, the conversation does continue there. That'll be all for this week. I'm going to be with you again next week for another episode. Until then, bye.
Dive into the LGBT world. Get it all in one package. Entertainment, music, gossip, and exclusive interview. Only on No Strings with Mike Damon.